In 2021, I got a remote job and I started working from home just shortly after the pandemic. But let me tell you something, I experienced the worst burnout ever. And the worst part about it is that I never truly felt productive. I was always disorganized and just completely stressed. That was until I discovered some hacks that completely changed my life. And that is why I decided to sit down here and talk to you about how to stay productive when working from home and tips on how to stay organized and not get burnt out. If this is something you're interested in seeing, please keep on watching. Hey you, welcome to another episode of Real Talk. If this is your first time here, hi, nice to meet you. My name is CJ, and if you're a returning subscriber, it's good to have you back. All right, now that the introductions are out of the way, let me tell you what I do for those of you who don't know. I am a full-time content creator and an entrepreneur, and I've worked remotely and I've also worked in 9 to 5. So I can sit down here and tell you for free that working remotely, working from home can be 10 times harder than a 9 to 5. You heard me right. I know that working from home somehow has been glamorized. It makes it look like, oh my God, this is a baby girl life. Oh my God, you can do anything. You know, it has its upsides. I'm not here to tell you that it's bad or anything. Yes, it can be stress-free, it can be better, it can be more convenient. But if you don't take caution, if you're not careful, you can actually be more stressed than when you're working a 9 to 5. And depending on the type of remote job you do, you can actually experience overwork. Let me tell you a little backstory. So I used to do content creation and social media management for brands, and I was also doing content creation for myself, that is YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. And I kid you not, I was literally not able to deliver on my own content. It was absolutely very difficult. I would wake by 5 a.m. every morning, and I'll be going to bed like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. ish, and I was always busy. You know the thing, I always thought being busy meant I was productive. Because you are busy, because you are overworked, does not in any way mean that you are productive, because you can be busy doing nothing, not nothing in literal terms, but you completely focus on just one thing that you are now lacking in other aspects and other areas of your life. And this is something a remote job can do to you. I kid you not. This is something working from home can do to you. I was my most disorganized self. Even I did not know this at the time. But the funny thing is that the tips that gradually helped me were things that I feel like everybody knows. We just don't think they're important, maybe because they're cliche. But I promise you, if you apply these tips, they would 100% change your life for the better. The first tip I'm going to recommend is for someone who has a boss or works for someone from their house. Whether you're a content creator or a social media manager or a tech bae, whatever the case may be, it is very important you state clear work boundaries from the get-go. It's very difficult to do this in Nigeria for some reason, but it is not impossible. Communication is the key, and communication is even more important in work relationships. So please, once you have been employed, please ask for your working hours, ask for your job description, ask for your tasks, things you're expected to do. Is it supposed to be a hybrid job? Are you supposed to come in at any time? What time? Like, understand your job fully. I had serious problems with work boundaries. Sometimes I'll be given a task by 12 a.m, 1 a.m, just ridiculous hours, and I would always deliver, which is crazy. And this is so wrong, because you as a person, you have personal things to do, you have personal tasks, and if they keep giving you work and tasks and more jobs at ridiculous hours that is not within your working hours, you are going to mess up your entire life. Like, you are always going to feel burnt out, because you will always be working and working and working and working, and you never have time for yourself. You never have time to do things that you're supposed to do for yourself. You never have time to be able to achieve as much as you're able to achieve, because you'll be so stressed that even during the working hours, you will not be able to perform at 100, if that makes sense. So understand your working boundaries, understand your working hours. Yes, you're working remotely, but you also have a working hour. You have to know what time to what time am I supposed to deliver on this, what time to what time am I supposed to be doing this, have your working hours and create a clear work boundary from the get-go. It's very easy for people to do this because I have worked as an employee and as an employer, so it's very easy for people to give you tasks outside your description, your job description, outside your working hours, but it's up to you to tell them no. It's up to you to tell them, oh, I can't do this at this time. Or, I'm not saying be rude or anything, find a polite way to always do it, but from the get-go, don't even indulge it. Don't indulge it, because once you start to indulge it, I promise you, will keep doing it, and the day you don't do it, you are going to be queried, and you will be the problem, not them, not your boss. You are the problem. So make sure you state these clear boundaries from the get-go. The second tip I'm going to recommend is have a routine. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate, just a very simple routine will do, but to help you to function better. Now, before you open any email, before you respond to any DM, you should have done the things you're supposed to do first before you start. For me, my routine is very simple. I wake by 6 a.m. I pray. I have my quiet time. That should take me at least 1 hour. I clean my house because a clean space is very important to me. Like, if my space is not clean, I won't be able to work. Like, a clean space helps me work better. If I have dirty dishes in the sink, I can be working and be thinking about the dishes. I can be working and be like, oh my god, I've not washed that plate. Oh my god, something is smelling. Oh my god. I literally overthink things. So I make sure my space is clean. I've arranged my bed. I have tidied up my house, swept everything, house chores. I have done it before I even decide to start my work. So after doing that, I shower, I dress up, and then I sit down and I start working. At least from 6 till 9, I should have done everything I'm supposed to do, and I sit down, I open my laptop, and I start working. That is my routine, but your routine can be different. It doesn't have to be the same time frame. You don't have to do the same thing. Just find what works for you and do it. Create a routine and stick to it. This would completely change the game for you. Number 3 is create a to-do list. I know it's very cliche and you've probably heard it a couple of times, but create a to-do list. Whether you are a digital babe or a paper babe, create a to-do list. For me, I am both. I like to write. I also like to have things in my phone. So I use the app called Todoist. Some people use Notion. I've tried Notion, but I don't use it regularly because I use it mostly on my laptop. So I always need something that is handy. So I use the app Todoist. And for me, this app is very simple and straight to the point. It's not difficult for you to navigate it at all. I just, list out all the things I'm supposed to do and add timestamps, which is like a little mini hack that you should know. Always add timestamps to your tasks. I have a poor sense of timing. I always think I'm a robot or I'm Flash. I can do things under 30 minutes. Something that should take me 3 hours. CJ will say, oh my god, no, I can achieve it in 30 minutes. And I always fail terribly at this. So what I do is that when I say I'm going to achieve something in an hour, like in my head, like in my own mind, I'll be able to achieve this task in 1 hour. I will add an extra 30 or 45 minutes to that 1 hour because I just want to have extra time. Just in case that 1 hour is not enough, I will have an extra 45 minutes or even an hour extra to be able to complete that task. And if you're able to finish that task before your time elapses, good and fine. You have extra time on your hands. You can chip in another task or you can rest, whatever you want to do. So always add extra hours to your timestamps, okay? Extra hours or maybe extra minutes. Very important. Another sub tip on that creating a to-do list is don't have a lengthy to-do list. For Christ's sake, you're a human being. Don't bombard yourself with work. You can only do so much. What I do is I have priority tasks and I have basic tasks. So in a day, I always have only 2 priority tasks. That is for me, that is a content creator. For you, it might be different. My priority tasks can be edit and maybe script, and my basic tasks can look like respond to DMs, call someone, respond to an email, go buy something, throw away the trash. Just basic things that don't take up so much time. So for me, my basic tasks are really simple things that don't require a lot of time, and my priority tasks are things that require apt attention, that require like full-on concentration, and will just take more time to accomplish. So I make sure I have at most 3, and that is on a very, very good day, at most 3, but normally 2 priority tasks, and then my basic tasks can, run till 10, 11 things or 12, depending on how the day is looking. And this whole thing is just to make sure you're not bombarding yourself with unnecessary work. The work you can do tomorrow, you want to finish it all today, and you just get burnt out. So try to prioritize your tasks. Have priority levels, have basic levels. That will help you to also have in betweens. Don't be the cause of your own headache. Prioritize your tasks. Have big tasks, have small tasks, balance it. Okay? Remember, there is tomorrow. You can achieve some things tomorrow. There's 5 days in a week. You have time to achieve things. So split and share your tasks across those days. The next tip I'm going to recommend is rest. Yes, I know this is cliche, but please, rest is just as important as your work time. I purposely did not add this as a sub tip because I really wanted to emphasize on this. Please add rest to your to-do list. When we were in secondary school, we have short breaks and we have long breaks. Yes, it was there for a reason. You need to add rest to your to-do list. You cannot work all through the day. You can have 2 short breaks, you can have and 1 long break, however it works for you. Add quality rest time to your to-do list. Okay, your body needs that rest time to be able to re-energize. Your body needs that rest time to be able to reset. Your body needs that rest time to be able to operate at 100. So rest is just as important as your working time. You can do a 1 hour long break and a 25-minute short break, however you want to do it, but just add quality, emphasis on quality rest time to your to-do list, please. It is very important, absolutely very important. The next tip I have for you is dress up. I don't know about you, but whenever I throw on a cute outfit, I don't know, it just puts me in a mood. It just helps me get gingered and fired up to start working. So what I would recommend is when you wake up in the morning, after doing your morning routine, shower, put on a cute outfit before you start working. There's something about it really just helps. I feel like you only have to experience it to understand, because I might say it and you'll be like, what's she talking about? I can just throw on my PJs. I'm not saying wear suit and tie to stay at home. That's not what I'm saying. Just wear something comfortable, something cute, something casual but still cute. It just helps you and puts you in that work mood. Okay, I'm going to my own little office space in my room or in my office, if you have an office in your house. Dressing up and looking good in my own house helps me achieve and do better at work, and I think it's going to help you too. Stop wearing your PJs. Wake up and shower first. Wear a nice outfit. Stop wearing that nightgown. Stop wearing that up and down. Wear something cute, something simple, and start work. I promise it's going to help you a lot. The last tip I'm going to recommend to you is delegate. I did not know how badly I needed this until a couple of days ago. I was going through my devotion and this message came to me. Let me read it out for you. So it says, you're going to wear yourself out, and the people too. This job is too heavy a burden for you to handle all by yourself. Exodus 18 verse 18 NLT. And this was a very important message to me. At the time when it came, it made sense because I was stressed. Even as I feel like I have my timing, myself under control. I'm in my most organized self, I would say. I still experienced burnout recently because I was starting a business and it was taking a lot from me, and my head was burning, and I didn't even know what the problem was, because I was like, I'm doing everything right. I have it under control. I'm not doing too much. Do you understand? And when it came, it made sense. It finally made sense to me that I needed to delegate. I needed to outsource. I needed to give, I can't do it by myself. And you too, you can't do it all by yourself. You need to learn to delegate tasks. I know delegating might require spending some money here and there. It might be getting someone else to do your laundry for you. It might be getting someone else to clean your house for you. It might be getting a cook. It might be, getting someone else to edit your videos for you. It might be getting someone else to manage your social media pages. I don't know. It's different for everybody, but it's very important that you delegate tasks. If you have siblings or friends that are around you, you can ask for help. You can ask them to help you and do some menial jobs that you might not be able to to do because you have to attend to other things. But if you don't have, don't be worried or feel like you are wasting money by getting people to help you. You're not wasting money. You need help. You need somebody to help you. Again, you cannot do it by yourself. I don't know how you think maybe you can edit your YouTube video, edit your Instagram video, edit your TikTok video by yourself, still show up at work if you have an extra job, still clean your house, wash your clothes by yourself, iron your outfit, go and do groceries all by yourself. Like, you're going to experience burnout, you're going to experience stress, you're going to be stressed so much that you ask yourself, why am I stressing myself? Like, why am I hurting my own self? It's very important that you learn to delegate, even if it costs you some extra money, even if it costs you some extra coins. It's important. It's for your own good, and it's not a money wasted, because I think that's the idea. Like, when you want to get someone to clean your house for you, be like, something I can clean by myself, something I can do by myself. Yes, you can do it by yourself, but you need someone to help you so that you can focus on more important things. Learn how to delegate. You don't have to start off spending money. If you have people around you, once again, if you have sisters, brothers, cousins, friends, ask them for help. At least those ones will not charge you money. They might ask for a little incentive, but they won't charge you money. Let them help you as much as they can, so that you can also have time to just breathe, because you did not come to this life to just be working. You did not just come to this life to just be stressing. You also came to this life to enjoy, so you need time to enjoy. So delegate so that you can have that extra time to enjoy and just be your most productive self. Alright babes, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Tell me if you found any of these tips helpful. Also, share this video with your friends. Share it on your socials. My handle is on the screen. And till I see you in my next video, don't forget to tell a friend, to tell another friend, to tell somebody to do what? It's been long we did it. To do what? To subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.